Good morning, I am Michael J, and this is the secret on how not to get ripped off on flipping a house. Number one, you have to make money on the purchase. If you're paying retail, you probably already lost. So if you can buy for 70 cents on the retail value, you know you got a good chance of winning. Because there's 10% to sell, 10% for repair, and 10% for profit. You gotta make sure you include all of the expenses though. So step two is you have to have a blueprint. If the house doesn't pass appraisal, it's obsolete, or it's not functional, you gotta have a blueprint to make it normal. Because if you put a lot of money, 50, 60, 70, $100,000 a house, and it's still weird, because that's why nobody bought it to begin with, you're probably not gonna make a profit. Number three is you have to line up the money. So if you have cash, congratulations. But do you have the cash for the payments? Do you have the cash for the repairs? Do you have the cash for the selling costs? Right? Because if you don't have it at the beginning, you're probably not going to have it at the end. Right? The selling costs you can push off because most of them are tied to performance. So if you go borrow money for hard money lending, you're going to put 10 to 20% down, and there's no underwriting. They just give you the money because they're doing it on the house and the formula of the numbers, not you and your credit score and how much money you make at work. Because honestly, most of the time they want to take the house back because they'll take your blood, sweat, and tears and labor, and they're just giving you the materials. But there is money for materials if it makes sense. If you go with a partner and you want to cut the money up for a silent partner, that's okay because you can use their good credit or their cash, and you know that you're not going to run out of money. Number four is you're going to have the work orders. So ideally is you've got the money for the materials and then you've got the labor. So you want to make sure 75% of the work is complete before you pay the labor, and you want to pay on the materials, the labor, and the due date. If it's not done on time, there has to be a penalty. Otherwise, you're losing to the bank that you're paying all this interest to is going to make that $5,000 bid turn into $12,000 because it just didn't get done on time. And then number five is your exit strategy. So ideally, you want end user. Hey, I'll buy this house for you and I'll sell it to you for X, right? So you know that there's a limited amount of time for interest, there's a limited time for materials, and if they want to upgrade, they're going to pay part of the material budget. So those are 5 quick ways. You can do it on your hand, right? Real quick. Make money on the buy, make the house normal with the blueprint, get the money to do the project start to finish, no waste on construction, and have a realistic exit plan that doesn't involve foreclosure, repossession, eviction, and heartache, right? Because sometimes it's not even the money. It's just the pain and suffering that you endure that somebody that's lied to you. And if they're slamming you into the house as a realtor or investor or wholesaler or get-rich-quick scammer, remember the path of least resistance provides the least amount of results. But if they can't do it on their hand, they're slamming you in the property and they're not your friend. Please give me a call. I'll be happy to send you out some matches, wholesale properties that would work as a good flip investment or a buy and hold. 206-200-1234.